Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I know in the last video I said the next video wouldn't come until 2024. And that's still true. I'm still scripting. That's right, I haven't even started filming. I'm still scripting. Okay, I'm lying. Some of it has been filmed, but I'm still scripting a lot of that video that's coming out next year. But you know, I'm sitting here not really doing much anymore other than being sick after doing lots of work because my job involves me doing a lot of event stuff. And I don't know if you knew this, but it's the holiday season. And it is the season to be giving, apparently. And someone gave me a fucking cold. So that's cool. And also my work has been giving me a lot of fucking shit to do during the holidays, so I've been a busy bee. So I haven't been able to work on the video as much as I'd want to. And because now I have like a breath of fresh air, I'm like, you know, I want to do something, and I could chip away at that script, but it's like not gonna come out for like another 2 months or so. So like, why do that when, you know, I can do this for like 10 minutes? All right, I'm in my BKC era, okay, where I'm gonna sit here unscripted and ramble about shit you didn't know you cared about. But unlike BKC, I can't actually make you care about any of this. Anyways. Oh, wow. That one was really phlegmy. This is a balance team that I've been using in NatDex for a little while. The core has changed here in the offensive core. The defensive core has remained exactly the same. And I think that's really funny. Let me, there we go. Now you can see my cursor. Isn't that cool? You can see my cursor now. The Kyrim has always been here. The Ansi has been a slot that changed, and the Rillaboom has been a slot that changed. My current favorite Gen 9 defensive core is Garg and Dirge. They're pretty good boys, and I like them. They're awesome. And then I threw in, you know, I threw in Aloe just to make it, you know, less hyper offense, because I need to take a vacation from having to make plays. You might have noticed that the team is made by that trio. I am that trio. Alright, and soon you will learn— oh, my phone's buzzing. Turning off buzzing, so that doesn't happen throughout the video. You might notice it's called by that trio, but you'll soon learn about that trio. Alright, you'll soon learn about that trio. Okay, it's called that trio because I made this account specifically. Look, you can see that win rate too. So this team is kind of funny. It's kind of funny. It's really not that great, but it's like good because it has good mons in it. This is like what happens when you put good mons in a team, and then, you know, just, you know, there you go. That's the team. It's just a bunch of good mons in it with Sun. But we're not here to talk about this team or any of these Pokemon in general. This is experimental. Okay, you don't know nothing about this. You don't know about that Terra Poison Assault Vest. Okay, you don't know nothing about that. We're not here to talk about that. Okay, we're here to talk about, well, did I just get exposed? Oh, I did. Okay, you'll have to see what exposed me. But this is a team that I've been playing, and I'll have the Pokepaste in the description below. And on this account, I think I got to, like, 1350 with NatDex. Which isn't exactly impressive for half of it, because if you've ever played the NatDex OU ladder, there's some very questionably sane people on that ladder, but you have to also remember, a lot of people are opportunists and smurfs, and they just want that instant gratification, right? So they also just go on NatDex and smurf. So I've had some pretty tough battles. I had some battles go to like fucking turn 70-something, and this fucking economy. Still winning though, hashtag still winning. I've only lost, I think, like once or twice with this team. This is not— this over here, this is not the win rate for this team. Let me close this, actually. The win rate for this team is different. It's like 20-something. It's like 20-2 or something. The Sun team was the 18-2. That's what I've been playing, but I was like, you know, I want to talk about NatDex. Because I actually have fun in this playground format, to be honest with you. So I want to talk about why Garg Dirge is my favorite defensive core. And not just in NatDex, like, it's literally the exact same spread and everything. Same Terras in OU. So, I'll talk about Garg first. I wanted to make an entire video on Garg alone, because Garg is just, you know, that fucking guy. I don't know why he ever dropped to UU. I don't know what fucking bloods we're smoking. The Gliscor can click Earthquake. Okay, yeah, Terragrass solves that problem, and also Water Pond doesn't fuck your shit anymore. Unless for some reason it's, like, going to click U-turn over and over again, which... I don't know who the fuck is insane enough to do that. But, you know, hey, you do you. But, oh, ow, hit my, owie, owie, owie. I sure did hit my elbow, my wall, my mirror wall. Ooh. Ooh. But, I just have Salt Cure, Stealth, Rock, Protect, Recover. If you're playing this defensive core or playing Garg in general, and you already have a Stealth Rocker, obviously you should have this be, like, either Curse or Earthquake. I'm not a fan of using Garg as an offensive threat, so Curse, I don't know, it kind of fell off for me. Sorry. In the early Gen 9 days, especially pre-home, I felt Curse was actually a very correct way to play Garg over Iron Defense. But now that things have shifted as time has gone on, you know, in the year that this game has come out, I feel if you are going to start setting it with Garg, you really should go Iron Defense, and you should still be clicking Salt Cure anyways, because, this Mon is way better at being an annoying fuck who sits on the enemy stall and goes, yeah, let's give you a taste of your medicine, fucko. Yeah, I'm large and in charge. And if you wanted to have, like, an ID body press Pokemon, I mean, like, Zamazenta's right there. And if you wanted to have, for some reason, something specifically that resists Play Rough or Moonblast, and also didn't have to Terra to do that, you could just play, like, Body Press, Iron Defense, Corviknight. So if you want a Body Press, there's, like, literally 2 infinitely better mons at that than Garg. So I think Garg's main strength is just being the fattest fuck to ever live, and just clicking Protect Recover. It really doesn't do much against HO, unless you're making a fucking life read, like, yeah, I know you're going into, you know, Wellspring. I'm clicking Salt Cure when I should be totally protecting and recovering, and then you hit the Wellspring, you're like, ooh, my nuts are so fucking big, I'm in love with the Anyways. Then you can, like, click Protect for free, because if they just hard switch, you get to Protect again. Like that's just, like... That's 1/8 recovery. Just doing that. This Mon is so fucking annoying to deal with. This EV spread is, like, my fucking goat. 248 HP, for obvious reasons, okay? If you don't know why we odd numbers in the club, then you just don't know about that lap enough. And, I have 180 Impish. 375 defense with 403 HP is more than enough to live a CC and then hit him with a Salt Cure and then Protect and then switch out from, like, a Tusk or something. Like, you can live so much shit with 403's 375. So I put the rest in special defense, and this actually helps some rolls. Like, this makes Shadow Ball from a lot of mons a 3-hit KO instead of a 2-hit KO. You'd be surprised. Like, that 80 be doing something, you know? That 80 be making me go like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I named it Azure, by the way, because, it's salt, so Infinite Azure, you know, salt flats. Alright, my nickname game on point. You see this fucking Kyrim? What the fuck ever? You see that shit named Trishula? Alright, I'm the nickname GOAT. Wait until you see what I nicknamed my fucking Archulodon. I named that shit Metal Gear Zeke. Anyways. We got Chip the Ripper. Underwear boots. Like, there's nothing else that exists. There's fucking nothing else that exists. Alright, unless you're playing doubles, you have, like, fucking, like, the berry that begins with a W. What is it? No, not Whacken. It's not... What's the berry? You know what? We're gonna find out. I'm finding out right now. What's the berry you put on this guy? Like, you put, like, Mago Berry. You put, like, Mago Berry. You put on that Waco Berry, you know what I'm saying? Anyways. I mean, like, there's literally no other set. If you're using Blaze, you're on crack. And if you use any other moves, you might also be on crack. I once saw someone play Alluring Voice Skeledirge as, like, a weird anti-meta pick, which doesn't make sense, because the only thing Alluring Voice is really hitting that Skeledirge has a problem, I guess, quote-unquote, hitting is Tusk, but you have Willow, why would you not just click the Willow instead? I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. I did not lose to this at all, but I almost did, and that's upsetting. Anyways, I know some people like doing max Spadef because we already have, you know, like I have a double defensive core. I feel like this is a lot, like this is enough for a lot of the game. And then anything else that you lose to, like Draco Meteor, or like Make It Rains from Gold, or like Moonblast from Valiant, you can just do whatever the fuck you want to. Like, this is just a core, right? Like, I could be playing fucking Heat Train on this team, but I decided to go with special defensive Aloe. Like, yeah, that 45 special defense be fucking hitting when you have 534 EV, but we'll get to that in a bit. Remember when we used to play Shadow Ball Dirge instead of just playing Hex like a normal person? It's so fucking crazy. Anyways, I like Terra Water. In NatDex at least. In OU, I still like Terra Water, but Terra Fairy gets you a lot more value. And see, in here, Terra Water makes you like extra dick on like Urshifu. Like this makes you like really ruin in Urshifu's day, right? And if you're playing Ubers, you better be playing like Terra Fairy or like Terra Ground or some shit, because dog, that Kyogre is gonna eat your whole fucking ass no matter what. So you best be playing like some like, I don't know, you just have to be on some bougie shit in Ubers, alright? Or just not Terra this mod at all. Anyways, Uber's ladder is free as fuck. It's so easy to hit 1600 now. Like, I was gonna do like a whole video like every 100 levels. That's why there's like the 1000s ladder of Ubers. I was gonna do 1100s and then 1200s, but me and a friend made it to like 1600s, still playing the most brain dead players, because I don't know what the fuck happened in the past couple months, but Uber's ladder is like even more unserious than NatDex OU right now. And if you know anything about NatDex OU, you know exactly how serious of a claim that is. Alright. Anyways, so we got Goaty. This is my Goaty. I have Terra Dragon just because I'm an asshole. I totally should be playing like Terra Steel in this thing. But actually, you know what? It's Terra Steel now. It's Terra Steel now. You want to know why it's Terra Steel? The whole reason why I have a special defensive Aloe with Toxic is because I don't know what the fuck it is with you motherfuckers tryharding and sweating on NatDex OU. Unsuccessfully, by the way. Considering how many of y'all I curb stomp, but you have this weird obsession with Specs Lele Terra Psychic. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is, but y'all just really fucking like it. And instead of playing a dark monster, like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, playing a dark Pokemon, right? I decided to go with this because I can Toxic, Protect, and then switch out to like Guard to eat one, and then switch back to eat one, and then switch back to eat, and then these greedy motherfuckers will still click it. Yeah, sure, you ran through like half my health on every Pokemon on my team, but you lost your only reliable sweeper, and then Gordo comes in and banded Jolly Grassy glides you. He don't even need to be adamant. And a lot of people think they're adamant because, oh, it's priority. Yeah, but like, when you switch in your gold in Gen 9 OU, and when you switch in that fucking, that other, you know, shit in general that's, like, weak as fuck, like, my 295 speed gonna come in handy, like, the fuck is your Samurott gonna do? I'm faster than your Aqua Jet. I'm faster than your fucking Sucker Punch. Well, actually, I think it's a speed tie. No, it is a speed tie. Yeah, never mind. Well, I mean, like, it's better than nothing. But, the reason I slotted in Rillaboom is because, you know, we have two mons that are in defensive core that are weak to Earthquake. Like, let's make them, like, dick on Tusk, dick on Garchomp. Make it dick on anything that has Earthquake in its move list. Kyurem, my fucking beloved. I love Kyurem, I just do. I've always liked Kyurem. He's always been my favorite of that trio. And it sucked when he was ass and dicks, and then he got broken and banned, so I've never really had enough time to appreciate and use Kyurem and, like, actually feel good clicking buttons. And in Gen 9 OU, he feels strong as hell, but there's still people out there that are thinking you can D-dance Loaded Die Icicle Spear. And there's too many mons that will just show you how that shit done. Like, okay, so you're gonna D-dance in a tier where Dirge is running around. You're gonna D-dance Icicle Spear. Like, the Corv is gonna look at you like, you know, who even is this guy? Who invited him? So like, in my opinion, Kyrim is a Specs mon. Like, there's just no getting around it. Like, this mon is Specs the mon. You could totally do Shadow Ball for your, 4th move. I've seen people do Dragon Pulse for the 4th move, or, you know, Flash Cannon, Focus Blast. I like Terra Blast because hitting him with that normal Scald, and then I hit him with that Terra Fairy, and I'm like, meow! Oh, you thought you were gonna CC me? Fuck you. Terra Fairy, Terra Blast, brrr, dishonest as fuck game. Dishonest as fuck game. I took that fucking walk to Kalos, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, back onto Rillaboom. Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. I have Knock U-Turn and then Woodhammer. Because clicking Woodhammer is just like cathartic for some reason. Like, that should be hidden. That should be hidden. And then I have Terrifier so I don't get Willowed. And to make my knock on Dirges a lot more safe. And that and those pesky fucking guys who think that they're hot shit because they put Flamethrower on a Glow King. You're gonna die. Anyways, this guy is like the ultimate fuck you to Wellspring Ogerpon. I think Kyrim is one of like the 3 big reasons why in the DLC we have seen an exodus of Ogerpon. Because that Ogerpon comes in and just literally dies to Freeze Dry. Oh, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna play rough me? I live one, bro. Unless you got rocks up and I just come in hard in the paint. Bro, I got some news for you. You're gonna die. I had all these moms and I'm like, dang, I should have some like removal or some shit. And I was like, maybe I should put Tusk. And then I was like, yeah, I don't want a Lolamola being the only mon with good special defense. So I have a Mega Diancie. And I put 76 Calm Mind. Fur 1 special attack is more than enough for a mon this big. And just being able to click, you know, the Mega Evolution button. Having this much speed. And if they decide to like set up, or if they decide to do some fuckwit shit and switch out into like, I don't know, like Heatran, that's like the most unsafe shit you can do because I Calm Mind up. And you better be rocking that fucking Flash Cannon because your ass is not doing enough with Earth Power after a Calm Mind because I'm a Power Gem your ass. I could be EP, you don't know that, it's not safe. Unless you know my full set, you're not safe. So I just, you know, I'm a fan. I'm not a hater. Alright? Fan for life. This is a team that I've been running on NatDex OU. And when it comes to normal Gen 9 OU, you know, the way it's God intended, you know, kosher Gen 9. I gotta say, I think Dirge is gonna be super important. It kind of dicks on, you know, half of these fucking setup mods, like, with the right Terra, it fucks on Iron Shoulders, alright? Head and Shoulders. You know what? I need to nickname my next Iron Boulder Head and Shoulders. Real shit. Head and Shoulders is his new name, alright? He super mega dicks on mons like Iron Crown, because, like, the only people playing Iron Crown are doing that fuck shit with stored power because they saw a Lord Envy video and they're like, dang, he's just like me! Fuck, man! And then they get hard stuck 1100s. He fucks on Rillaboom. Kyrim can't really even touch him unless they EP. And if you just pair Dirge with the right mon, like for example, this Rillaboom right here, or like a Corv or something, that EP ain't gonna do shit. So, like just his existence is really annoying. He can Willow strong as fuck mons. Like, he kind of just dicks on like Zamazenta. Physical Dragapults hate him. Alright, click here to find out why. I think Dirge is just such a good mon. Especially with, like, you know, like Serp. This mon tells Serp to go kill itself, alright? You set up a substitute, Torch Song bypasses, alright? Pack it the fuck up, go home, alright? You're washed, you're done. And then I think just a mon that just really compliments him is Garg. Garg Dirge was always a core ever since the dawn of this game. Ever since man first discovered Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in the caves of Nazareth. Alright, these two were a pair. It's like Rotom and Scizor. And I wish more people would play them, because I don't see them paired at all anymore, like, period. Sometimes I'll see a guard, the lone guard, paired with a bunch of, like, sweepers, and I'm like, dog, I understand, I hate Dondozo too. And then I'll just see, like, the Dirge on its own, I'm like, dog, you're so right for that, because Dirge is just that fucking guy. You could just slap him on fucking teams. I never see these two homies together. We need to bring back our homies. Can we get that? Can we get that in the comments? Hashtag bring back our homies. If you actually listened to the whole thing and made it this far, comment down below. Hashtag bring back our homies. All right. All right. We need that you know, that bromance again. We need that. We need that male love.